100. It's just a number to some people, but to me, it's 100 human beings who chose to spend a little piece of their life with me. And for someone who started this channel wondering if anyone would ever listen, that's incredible. Today isn't just about celebrating 100 subscribers. It's about celebrating this community we're creating together. Before I get into the questions you've been asking me, I want to start with something that feels really important. The 5 big lessons you, my community, have taught me. Because this community didn't just grow. It shaped me, it stretched me, it softened me. It reminded me what connection actually looks like. So before anything else, I want to honor that. I want to share the 5 lessons this small but powerful community has already carved into my life. 5 lessons my community has taught me. Lesson 1. Progress is better than perfection. I used to think I had to show up polished, prepared, fully healed, and fully formed. But you've shown me something different. You've shown me that people don't need perfection. They need presence. They need honesty. Trying, learning, stumbling, and getting back up. Progress is movement. Perfection is paralysis. And choosing progress, even messy progress, has opened more doors than I even knew existed. Lesson 2. Your people find you when you're authentic. I've learned the right people don't show up when you're performing. They show up when you're yourself. When you speak from lived experience. When you share the truth instead of the version you think will be accepted. Authenticity is a magnet, not for the whole world, but for you. And the people who resonate with your truth is worth more than any crowd you will ever perform for. Lesson 3. Healing out loud is scary, but worth it. There's a vulnerability in letting people witness your growth. It's uncomfortable to say, I'm still figuring it out loud. I'm still figuring it out. It's uncomfortable to let people see the parts of you that are still tender. But healing out loud creates connection. It creates permission. It creates community. When I share my healing, someone else doesn't feel so alone in theirs. And that makes my fear worth it. Lesson 4. Small communities can be incredibly powerful. I used to think impact required scale, but I've learned that small circles can hold the deepest impact. Small communities feel intimate, they feel safe, and they feel human. 100 people might not sound like a lot in the digital world, but in real life, 100 people is a world full of hearts choosing to grow together. That is powerful. That is sacred. Lesson 5. Showing up consistently changes you. Not just your channel, not just your content, you. Consistency builds confidence. It builds trust with yourself. It builds a rhythm that becomes a part of your identity. Every time I show up, even when I'm tired and even when I'm unsure, I become a little more grounded, a little more brave, and a little more aligned with the person I'm becoming. Showing up isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. You asked, I'm answering. It's the Q&A section. So you asked, what inspired me to start this channel? And the truth is, I didn't start this channel because I wanted to be a creator. I started it because I needed a place to breathe. My life has been shaped by healing. Real healing. The kind that isn't pretty. The kind that forces you to rebuild yourself, piece by piece. And along the way, I realized that everything I survived, everything I had learned, everything I have unlearned, wasn't meant to stay locked inside of me. And I wanted a space where I could speak honestly. Where I could tell the truth about trauma, recovery, self-love, and awareness. Where I could show people what healing actually looks like. Not the online, look at me, polished version, but the lived version. I started this channel because I know what it feels like to be alone in your healing. I know what it feels like to be overwhelmed, stuck, confused, or trying to rebuild your identity after life knocks you sideways. And I didn't want anyone else to feel like they had to be alone too. This channel became my way of saying, here's my story, here's my experience, here's my truth. If any of it helps you in any way, take what you need. I started it to create a real community where people could feel seen, where healing is not something to hide. It's something to share, where growth could be funny, messy, painful, and beautiful all at the same time. I started it because I wanted to show up as myself and see who showed up with me. You asked how my healing journey has shaped my work My work didn't come after my healing. It came because of my healing. Everything I share, every video, every reflection, and every piece of guidance are rooted in the parts of my life where I had to rebuild myself. My healing journey didn't just influence my work. It created it. I've learned things that you can't even learn from books or certifications. You learn them from surviving, from sitting with your shadow, from choosing yourself when it feels impossible, from walking through parts of your story that you used to avoid. And because I've lived it, I don't teach from a place of theory. I teach from a place of experience, from a place of empathy, from a place of knowing what it feels like to be overwhelmed, alone, stuck, not knowing who you are. My healing has taught me how to listen, and my healing has taught me how to slow down. It's taught me how to speak honestly rather than performing strength. It taught me that transformation isn't linear. It's layered, messy, and deeply personal. And that's why my work looks the way it does. It's gentle, it's honest, and it's grounded in lived experience. It's not about pretending to be healed. It's about showing what healing actually looks like. My healing journey shaped my work by making it real, by making it human, by making it something that people could feel instead of just hear. It shaped my work by shaping me. Everything I create now comes from the version of myself who finally stopped hiding, finally started telling the truth, and finally realized that my story could help someone feel less alone. You asked me for advice for someone who feels stuck or overwhelmed. So, first things first, if you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, I just want you to know, nothing, absolutely nothing is wrong with you. Feeling stuck isn't a failure, it's a signal. It's your mind and body asking for a pause, not for punishment. When life gets heavy, we feel like we need to make big moves, big decisions, or big changes. But the truth is, the smallest step forward is still a step. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is something small and something gentle. So, my advice is this: slow down enough to hear yourself, not your fear, not your pressure, not the expectations you've been carrying. You. Ask yourself, what's the one thing I could do today that doesn't break me? And then just do that one thing, not 10. That's what I do. And it's very overwhelming. Don't do that. Overwhelm usually comes from trying to carry the whole mountain at once. Trust me, I fucking know. But you don't climb a mountain in one motion. You climb it one step, one breath, and one moment at a time. And if you feel stuck, just remember, stuck isn't the end. Stuck is the moment before the movement. It's your system resetting so you can move again. Give yourself permission to be human. Give yourself permission to rest. Give yourself permission to take small steps instead of perfect ones. You don't have to fix everything today. You just have to be kind to yourself today. That's enough. And it's more powerful than you think. So, question is, what do you hope for viewers to take away from your videos? So what I hope people take away from my videos is very simple. I want you to feel less alone in your healing. I want you to know that growth doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be yours. When you watch my videos, I hope you feel seen. I hope you feel understood. I hope you feel like you're sitting with someone who doesn't rush you, judge you, or expect you to be anything other than human. I hope you walk away with a little more clarity, or a little more softness, or a little more courage to face whatever part of your story that you're facing right now. I hope you learn that healing out loud is allowed, that authenticity is powerful, that small steps count, that your voice matters, even if it shakes. And more than anything, I hope my videos remind you that transformation doesn't happen all at once in one big moment. It happens in those quiet decisions that you make every day. The ones nobody sees, the ones that slowly reshape your life. If my videos give you comfort, direction, or even just a moment to breathe in the middle of a hard season, then I'm doing exactly what I came here to do. You wanted to know, how do you care for yourself when life gets difficult? When life gets difficult, the first thing I do is slow it down. And not because I want to, but usually because my body forces me to. I've learned that pushing through pain doesn't make me stronger, it just makes me feel more disconnected. So I pause, breathe, and I allow myself to feel everything that's happening right now, instead of pretending that I'm fine. I care for myself by getting honest. I ask myself, what do I actually need right now? And then I hold myself accountable for it. Not what should I need, not what other people expect me to need, but what my mind, body, and spirit are actually asking for. Sometimes that means rest. Sometimes it means cleaning my space so I don't feel crazy and chaotic. Sometimes it means stepping outside, breathing in that fresh mountain air, and grounding myself in something real. Sometimes it means crying. Sometimes it means and other times it means some loud tuning. I care for myself by letting things be small. Small steps, small tasks, small wins. When I'm overwhelmed, I don't try to fix my whole life. I just try to make the next moment a little more gentler. I also care for myself by telling the truth to myself and to the people that I care about. I don't hide my hard days anymore. I don't pretend I'm unbreakable. I let myself be human because denying my humanity has never helped me heal. And most importantly, I care for myself by remembering that bad seasons don't define me. They shape me and they teach me. They slow me down long enough to listen to the parts of myself that I usually ignore. Caring for myself isn't about doing everything right now. It's about giving myself permission to be exactly where I am and trusting that I will not stay here forever. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me, growing with me, and choosing this space, and for being a part of this small but mighty community. You are the reason this channel exists in the first place, and you are also the reason it keeps evolving. And as I was thinking about this video, I realized that I don't just want this to be another YouTube channel. I want this to be a place where people can come exactly as they are, a place where we can have honest conversations, grow together, and remind each other that healing is not something we have to do alone. So, before you go, I would love to get to know the people behind the screen. Where are you watching from? And what are you hoping to become, build, or heal in the next year? Tell me in the comments. I really do read them, and I would love for y'all to get to know each other too. I'm so grateful that you're here. This is the Introverted Coach, guiding you home. I love you all. Stay golden, stay gentle, stay true. But most importantly, you know what to do. Stay you. So I say, let them fucking eat cake.
What a mess. What an absolute mess. So glamorous.